We are Grumpy Kids, and to get us started, we just need a suggestion of anything at all.
Future.
Like futures. Like the stocks. You can get futures.
You can purchase futures.
Yeah.
So I am kind of obsessed with future stuff, like future sci-fi kind of things, and I find myself occasionally being a little bit checked out from. I have to be careful to not be checked out from like current life. Like even though things are kind of like bad right now, I always just imagine like, well, there's gonna just be some like horrible heat death of the earth. And
So
like,
it's pessimistic future.
it's like pessimistic future.
And that excites you?
Well, here's the thing. I think that we're gonna have a situation where like privacy is gonna go away, and we're gonna all be living in these like kind of virtual world situations. And at that point, it just feels silly to worry about like the things we worry about now, because we're gonna have such huge problems of like everyone in like this virtual world.
So you mean, are you like saying when we're like Matrix style, where we all plug in?
Yeah,
Okay.
like Matrix style. Like I feel like WALL-E is like a great example.
That would be like so much worse than what we're having.
I think it'd just be
Why
so
we're
much
having-
worse. You know, I mean, I think there would just be like just disgusting. Every aspect of humanity will just like explode in terms of just being the grossest part.
Oh man, can you believe this line at the DMV is so long? Richard, gosh, I'm just like so aggravated by this line.
Oh, well, you know, it's
So annoying.
it's not that bad. It's like
It's pretty bad. I mean, I've never seen this many people in this. Like the Georgetown DMV usually isn't that big of a deal.
well,
Like,
imagine
it's full of
in
people.
like 5 years when you know you're gonna have to have a samurai fight in here.
What?
Yeah, trust me. It's gonna be like you're gonna have your eye contact gonna be in there. You're gonna have to like look at everybody and know everyone's like dirty sexual history.
What? Whoa.
It's gonna be way grosser. You're gonna be wishing you had a DMV line where you didn't know everybody's disgusting, detailed, like sick fantasies.
Cut to 5 years from now. Well, how dare you talk about my wife like that? I've seen what you posted about her.
Number 572. Please come to register to.
That's me.
Okay, then you can go away from me.
I'm not gonna leave you until you renounce what you said about my wife. She loves me, alright? She also loves trees. I know that. She's into a lot of weird shit, okay? I got it. But she loves me.
If you're here for the samurai test, that's going to meet at H13. H13, everybody for the samurai test.
That's me. That's me. Look, go ahead and just, feel free to just talk bad about me. I mean, that's the way things work right at this point. You can just, talk bad about me. I'm not going to freak out. I'm totally fine. I'm sorry about talking about your wife.
We cut to Richard's living room that night. Richard, I want to say I was remembering a conversation we had like 5 years ago. Where we were at the DMV.
One second, let me take these contacts out. One
Okay.
second. Just...
Oh yeah. Or were you in Samurai Virtual Land? Or
Yeah,
were
I
you
was
in Puppy's
with a
Land?
bunch of Ronin. Yeah, just now.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah. Great. I haven't gotten those yet.
Yeah.
You know me, stickler. Old school. Are you ready?
Oh my God! Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, you had a much better outfit on just like a couple minutes ago. Sorry.
This isn't as nice
Anyway,
as my
you were saying
virtual
5 years ago.
garb.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 years ago we're in the DMV and you just had this like eerily prescient sense that like samurai would invade North America and institute sort of a semi-autocratic government. And I'm just wondering how you knew that, about the future.
Well, I read a lot. I'm a reader.
Yeah.
Mommy, Daddy,
Hey, hon.
I was embarrassed at school today. My journal was published, and I said all the girls that I had crushes on and touched myself to, and now all those
Bobby.
girls are touching me in the eyes, and I'm really ashamed. Should I do seppuku?
Oh, gosh. Bobby, I don't think you should do seppuku because then that's ritual killing and you would die, and we love you very much as your mom and dad.
Well,
We don't want you to die.
But I thought the samurai told us that if we shame our family.
No, listen. you're an American boy, and you don't need to listen to what the samurai are telling you about how to live our lives, okay? You're gonna have a beautiful childhood with minimal device intervention if I can continue to stave that off, okay?
Mom, Dad.
Oh, jeez.
You might want to
I
direct
just-
mom, because I clearly don't. I mean, I'm trying to help here, but I feel like my Becca mom is definitely, she's on point with this.
True, I have a sense you're not going to be alive in 5 years anyway, so.
Wait, what?
And scene.
Cool. Can we get another suggestion?
Wafer.
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 I remember, did you guys ever do those wafers that had, it's like a wafer and then there's like just sugar filling and then another wafer and then like more sugar filling? I don't know what
Like
they're
just raw
Just
sugar.
Yeah.
called. It's just powder and falls everywhere. No, it's like a creamy, sugary wafer filling and there's
Like
a
an
certain...
Oreo filling?
Are you talking about Oreos?
No, it's denser than that. Anyway, I remember in middle school, my friend had a bunch of them, and they were like so good and like the sweetest dessert that you could have, and they were all from Trader Joe's. And Trader Joe's was like kind of new, so it was a big deal that she had things from Trader Joe's. I remember eating them, and I had a cavity, I think, forming, so I was like, "Oh, it really hurts my tooth." And she looked at me and she was like, "That's how you know you're badass."
Hey Scott, man. Hey, thanks so much for kind of organizing like the company birthday for me. Like, it's just so sweet that this company does this. I wanted to kind of, you asked me like what my
Absolutely.
favorite desserts are. I just want to
Yeah.
tell you like so yeah, I would just love to have like, you know, that just like a little like a little bit of apple, like kind of a nice apple, kind of a sweet apple syrupy
Whoa,
sauce,
whoa.
and then like a little bit of you know, like a
Peter, this is a
flaky.
company function. You want me to, I mean, if you want to do that on your personal time, but I mean, I can't be having like candied apples in the office. I mean, that's one step away from total chaos and mayhem.
What? You? I'm sorry. I don't.
I mean, this
it's-
is a
it's-
workplace. How are people going to feel comfortable coming into work when we got candied apple in the break room?
I have not.
Hey, Johnny. Hey,
Hey, man.
man, I got the stuff. I got what you need, man.
Look. I told you, man. I'm gonna get in trouble. Scott was like super clear. He was like,
6 cupcakes.
"Well, I was hoping for something apple-based, but you know what?
There's
No,
a
it's
candied
fine.
apple. There's a candied
Oh,
crab apple.
oh, inside the
each
cupcake? Oh, holy shit! You snuck in candied apple inside of a cupcake.
Yeah, dude, I'm badass.
That is, how did you get past Steve at security?
Hey Steve, it's Brenda from Tax. I just want to talk to you because I saw John in his cube, and gosh, this is really hard to say. I think he was eating what I can only describe as a cupcake with an apple inside of it.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry that you had to see that.
And I'm not sure
It
what
just-
to do because I just don't think it's appropriate for the workplace. I come here for sheet cake at best.
You know what? I talked to him about this exact thing. He wanted me to actually bring them into the break room. I was like, this is a company
What?
function.
Scott, come in my office! What is going on out there? I'm hearing about candied apples.
Yeah.
This company is built on structure and rules, and we are one step away from total chaos in here.
I'm sorry.
We're very concerned.
The mailroom is backing up. They're freaking out downstairs. They can't get things organized. I've got calls up my ass going on outside. The investors are wanting to know what is happening
I'm
to
so-
Ferguson and Ferguson's.
I'm really sorry. First, let me say,
Don't apologize. Fix the problem, Scott.
We need you to fix this, Scott.
Okay.
I'm so glad I have you next to me, Brendan. You're so calm. You calm me down a little bit. Unlike you, Scott. What the hell's going on?
All right. You have an official warning now.
Oh, gosh.
The investors are down my ass. All right. Like,
What?
I'm your boss.
The investors know about this?
Listen,
Yeah,
the investors
Ferguson
might
and
be
Ferguson.
down your ass, but they're up his.
Oh, wait.
We can't have that, Scott. All right, I'd much rather the investors be down my ass than up it.
Wait, so do you want the investors down an ass or up the ass? Brendan, Scott, I want to fix this.
Listen,
I'm sorry.
I'd rather the investors would leave from my ass.
Okay. Look, John.
But I would. The order is up my ass, down my ass, left,
And then going.
the ass.
Well, look, I'm so sorry. John thought he was doing me a favor, and I will talk to him. I didn't even bring them in. I tried to follow the rules, and I got excited because I really wanted some kind of
Trying to follow the rules just isn't going to be good enough, all right?
Okay.
You got to follow the rules.
I also want to let you know I haven't gotten my mail, company mail.
It's chaos down there. I don't think you understand what's happening.
Cut to the mailroom. Oh God! Oh, sugar!
Why is there still mail? So much mail here!
I don't know. They told us to stop sorting, and so we stopped sorting, but the mail kept coming.
Wait,
Guys,
what?
I just tried to open a package and try to deliver it, but all I could see was apple.
All right. Jesus, we.
Could we get another word?
Neptune.
Neptune. Thank you. Oh, space.
I'm a science guy, and
Like professionally?
no, not professionally. I like
That's
science.
something I never knew about you
I
until
like
just now.
science. I was a physics major.
Were you
and
really?
I was
Oh
a
my
physics
gosh,
major.
look at you.
Were you a physics major or were you a physics major?
I was a
Yeah.
physics major.
Yeah, I was. Well, I feel like 80% of the appeal of being a physics major is the cred that you get when you're like, excuse me, I'm a physics major, so like, let me explain
Yeah,
this.
let me-
So like one of those moments, like the best moments that I have with that are when there's like an early evening light in the sky, and they're like, oh look, it's the North Star, and I'm like, well, actually, is it twinkling? And they're like, what? And I'm like, yeah, stars actually twinkle. They shine and go up and down, and planets don't twinkle.
So if it doesn't twinkle,
If it
you know
doesn't
it's,
twinkle,
a
it's a
planet.
planet,
So
yeah.
most of the time, do they look at it and they're like, "Oh, you're right, it is a planet," and then you're like,
Yes,
Got
there's
it,
a,
like that.
it's very self-serving. But you know
Yeah.
why? It's because there's the atmosphere, and stars are so far away that parallax, where like when you close two eyes and then you see it on the other side, when you close like alternating eyes and your finger moves, that is the same. It's the same reason that it twinkles, because it's like too far away, so you can see it go through the atmosphere. So stars twinkle and planets don't.
I learned so many things.
Yeah, that's right, ladies. I'm Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I mean, I knew that because I know what you look like, but like.
But honestly,
Honestly, I didn't
having you
believe
walk
it.
into this convention
Yeah.
room and
just
announce it,
it.
it was. I mean, I didn't realize how great that moment would just be just now.
I
Like
know.
very few people I've met just walk in like
And
this,
you're like, yo, I'm.
but so smooth.
Yeah.
I had the experience of reading your name on the program, and I just didn't believe that you'd
Yeah.
actually be here until I heard it from your mouth.
But now I get
Oh,
to.
I'm here.
oh, God.
Wait.
I'm gonna talk all about the difference between planets
Yes.
and
And what else?
stars.
Oh!
What? I thought they
Yeah.
were the same thing.
They're not the same thing.
Jeez.
God.
What a hottie.
Look at his chin.
Hold on a sec before I keep talking about it.
Yeah.
Waitress, can I get my Hennessy in my gold cup?
Oh, yes, right away, sir. Excuse me, I'm so sorry to be rude, but are you Neil deGrasse Tyson?
He is.
I am.
Oh, what
Wait,
a delight.
Announce yourself
thank
again
you.
so the
Announce
waitress
yourself
can
now.
experience
Would
what
you
we experienced.
mind?
I am Neil deGrasse Tyson, knower of the difference between planets, stars, and intergalactic bodies.
Oh, I thought those were the same then.
Can I just
They're
say?
not.
Can I just say real
They're
quick?
not.
I think it's so cool that Bennigan's keeps a gold cup for you here. That's so amazing.
And he
I
has
have
such
to
a.
deal with all of Bennigan's. It's a corporate
Is it a
relationship.
sponsorship thing?
Wow.
It is.
Is that why you have it tattooed on your upper lip?
It is.
That's
And
hot.
that's also why I tattoo Applebee's to my upper lip.
You got Bennigan's Applebee's in there. Let me.
Are they owned by the same larger corporate brand or? Oh.
Wow.
You know,
I
I've always
haven't
wanted
bought
to
my
get,
own
you know-
Hennessy in a decade.
Neil, can you tell us something about the science of tattoos?
Sure thing.
Okay.
You know when a needle goes into your skin?
Yes.
They used to be able to do that on Mars if you jump through a black hole.
Mr. Tyson, I just want to check a little bit on my PhD research. You've been noticeably absent for quite a while, and I just finally kind of cornered you here in the hallway. I just would love to get, you've been not responding to my emails, and I just need an hour to get you to sign something so I can kind of continue on.
I will sign it if you agree to feed grapes into my mouth and then fan me with a gigantic feather.
Marcus, that's what we need from you, okay? That's right, I'm Brendan, and I also work for Neil.
Oh, gosh, Brendan. Oh, sorry. I didn't see you behind me there.
Marcus, if you want your PhD, Neil's gonna need some
Well, look.
grapes.
Stabs. Okay. Like, look, that's easy for me to deal with. Like, if you want me to feed you grapes, just tell me, like, red grapes, green grapes. I'll go get them. But I still need to make sure I analyze the data from the web. So I just need to be from the James T. Webb telescope. I just want to make sure I get that analyzed, and then I'll feed you grapes and fan you with whatever. Can you please sign this?
Hey, honey, welcome home. It's been a while.
Yeah, I've just been, it's just when you're a big celebrity like Neil deGrasse Tyson.
I know your name. We are married.
What is it like being with him?
Yes,
Yeah, tell us what it's like. Does he come in and just announce his name? Is that super hot?
Yes,
I
it's
heard he
funny.
does that.
Yes, he does that. He does that every time he comes home.
Do you just like shiver every time?
No.
Because I shiver every time I hear about him doing it.
No. What I do is every time I want something from him, I have to sign a sponsorship contract.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
I have to pay him a lot of money, and then he tattoos me somewhere on his body, and then he'll do the thing that I want him to do.
So does he have pictures of you tattooed all over his body?
Mostly it's my name or my initials.
Mrs. Tyson, that's amazing.
That's incredible.
That's one word for it. Some of us would call it hell.
Oh.
Oh.
You
I'd give my left arm to have my name tattooed all over Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Well, when you know as much about science as I do, because I am a triple PhD, and you're surrounded by this man.
If you don't want to be in this relationship with Neil deGrasse Tyson anymore,
You could just
then
say-
just say so.
You can.
Listen, we're gonna need you to be
my-
honest and
you-
upfront.
You brought Brendan home.
I did bring Brendan home.
Damn it, Neil.
This is a
Listen,
big
I
moment
just-
for you guys.
I don't know if I can be with you. You're only a triple PhD.
Brendan, maybe you
Do you
can
know
teach.
how many honorary PhDs Neil deGrasse Tyson has?
Yes, I do, because they're all on our wall. He took down the family photos to put them up.
Well, they're important.
Maybe, Brendan, instead of being his ridiculous hype man all the time, you could teach him how to use the first person singular every once in a while instead of referring to himself with his own name.
Neil deGrasse Tyson doesn't have to do anything
my
of the
God.
sort.
Do you think Galileo used the first person singular?
Probably.
I'll give you a hint. He didn't.
Oh,
Yeah,
we
it's-
don't
knew
know
him
that.
personally.
I've read his memoirs. We don't know that.
Listen, when I met Copernicus, when I walked through a black hole and went to an
That is
alternate
impossible.
universe,
That is just
Don't-
impossible.
he said,
Slander
I
him.
am Copernicus! And then he said to his wife, I now have a corporate sponsorship from the Royal Society of Academics, and I no longer want to be in this relationship because you're only a double PhD.
Oh!
A giant hole of energy
Neil
just
deGrasse
opened.
Tyson, it's me, actually Neil deGrasse Tyson, you mother shitter. You
Oh my god.
Look, honey, I've been trapped in a black hole for years, and this imposter has taken me over.
Uh-oh.
Is,
I do not know where my allegiances lie anymore.
this explains so much.
Honey, I'm so sorry. Oh, I've missed you so much.
Oh my gosh, I've missed
And
you
I've
too.
crafted this bow out of stone.
Wow, it's a bow made of stone with a titanium arrow. I've never seen anything like it before. You shot him. Oh,
My love.
he just crumbled into a pile of charcoal dust.
Pause the simulation. Yeah, so this is basically how it would go if we were in the future.
Ow.
Yeah. This is like a kind of a classic 2025 experience.
You are so good at predicting the future. It's amazing.
And that's our show.
We're Grumpy Kids.